what's up guys, welcome back to 2 Point Campus. Now this is Pebberley Ruins and this is our 8th school along in the story, in the timeline up here at the top. So we're going to be going for 3 stars in the one video, no problems. And this one's all going to be about excavating and digging up treasures. Now I did like this one when I played it on the PS4. So guys, let's get straight into this. Let's go.
Our county's finest treasures lay buried beneath the earth. But why is that? Did the people of the past live deep beneath sea level? Or did they simply hide all of their wonderful possessions to try and keep them out of our greedy, grubby, jam-soaked midst? I suppose that's for the historians and the archaeologists to decide.
Righty-ho. So, this one is, of course, all about archaeology. So we don't actually start with we don't actually have a starting school here. We don't have a campus building, so that's something we're going to have to build straight away by the looks of it. So where do we want to start? Do we want to go down here? Do we want to go over here? I don't know. I think we've only got this one to play with at the minute, haven't we? Yes, by the looks of it we do. So let's get straight into building our campus. Yeah, it's telling us that's what we've got to do. And how big do we want to make this campus building? Because if I remember correctly, we do actually have to also build our first first archaeology site. But I don't know. I can't quite remember. So I am actually going to be a bit brave and go the whole hog. No, I can't do that. So let's go. Oh, I could. I'd have to put the doors. Let's think about there and about there. That will do. So we need to have a dig site, a lecture theatre and an archaeology teacher. So I think we are going to have to... Oh, we can't... Yeah, might have to remove some of this and put a dig site in. I wonder how big the dig site's got to be. Dig site has to be minimum of 7 by 7. Okay, so that's not going to work. We are going to have to take some of this building away. Right, that will do. Let's have a look, see if it is big enough. We might need to take it back a little bit more. So just bear with me, guys. Oh yeah, just about. Let's go 12 by 7 and make the entrance on this side.
You're listening to Campus Radio, the sound of student life in 2 Point County. I'm Felicity Bellbottoms. Now, every Everyone has been talking about the campus supermarket and their brand new frozen treats.
Let's put a couple of
But we've all
tables
been
in.
wading through the fudge to look at the story of two students crushed
Whatever
under
that
the
is.
weight of free toppings.
Okay, so we've got our first dig site. And we can put our first lecture building in as well. Lecture theatre. Now don't forget guys, you are going to need dormitories and stuff as well. I think we're going to end up with more than one lecture theatre, aren't we? What was his name? What? Ellie Roadkill. Brilliant. Right, let's manage the courses. In fact, let's start the new year. We are going to need a dormitory. So let's start small, because I don't know what we're going to be working with. 8 by 5 will do. Let's get a couple of beds in. Oh. How did I misplace that one? That's not nice. Right, let's just make it a little bit more appetizing. A window there, a window there, desk. So instantly they're telling us that it's too warm, so let's get a couple of aircon machines in. Oh, that might be too cold. Can't afford item. Awesome. So how about we just take that one away and put it on that side, and then we take that one, put it there. Just spread the heat a little bit. Right, so at the minute we have 0 money. Oh, 8k. 8k is just coming, so that's okay. Let's duplicate that.
There's growing
Oh,
concern
no.
about the flowers on campus this autumn. Where have they gone? Why aren't they here anymore? Didn't there used to be flowers over
Right,
there?
that's not letting me do
These are
that.
just some of the many questions posed by concerned, botanically inclined students. Pinned for comment, the lead groundskeeper referenced the seasons.
There we go. Right, nice. So we're a bit cooler in the rooms now. Let's hire our first janitor. So for 1 star, guys, we need to have a campus at level 12. We need to have 10 levels. Sorry, 10 level 10 archaeology students. 1 member trained to level 5 and excavate 15 artifacts. So again, this isn't going to be a quick fix. We are definitely going to need a training room. We're going to need another campus building at some point, whether or not we stick one down here. And we're going to need staff rooms, toilets and everything. And at the moment we've only got 3k. So it's going to be a matter of waiting until we can actually afford to build these rooms, and hopefully we can find some stuff to sell pretty quickly, which will make the difference. Otherwise we might have to take out a loan. So this is a really kind of slow burning school. But I've now got 55k. What have I done? I've built a library, and that's pretty much it so far. I need to look at building quite a bit, to be fair. We're going to start with a staff room. So our staff members have got somewhere to relax. Have a biscuit, maybe. Let's just put a couple of pictures on the walls as well, and a rug. So there we go, we've got our staff room, and we're also going to need a shower room, so let's make sure we put a shower room in. The only thing we don't want in there is the radiator, but we do need some somewhere to cool down. I think we can't do anything else with that. So guys, we are at the end of the first year, and like I said, it is a very, very slow school. Sorry, I was just trying to look what I needed there. So I need an archaeology teacher, so that one will do, and I need a computer lab, which I'm not massively happy on having to build. Let's upgrade the course. Mainly not happy because I haven't got a massive amount of room to build it. Let's see how much room I need for that. It needs to be 4 by 4. It's going to be very tight, isn't it? Well, you know, we need to build it, so we'll build it and just deal with it as and when. For now, we only need like the bare minimum.
It's time for Agony Answers, where I solve one of your tiny little problems with minimal effort. The following is from Forlorn in Freshley. Nigel, the other day I accidentally left my dissertation on the bus. Could you please spread the word and see if I can get it?
For some reason, it's not letting me
Well, this is what you get.
build the room. Oh, I'm missing something, that's why. What am I missing? That. There we go. So we've got that room done now. Let's start the next year. I'm really struggling for room in this school. And money as well. So as you can see, really, I've not really done much up to 1 star at the minute. Only excavated 3 artifacts. I've done no training, and there's no students up to level 10, and the campus level is only 5. So guys, I'm going to have to continue to, you know, just work on this. I could extend. What, these bloody worms, where are you? Get out there. I could kind of extend slightly on the school. Both sides here, kind of all the way up to the path, I think, and that would give us a little bit more room to work with. Not a great deal, but a little bit more room's better than no room. Let's have a look how far I could build out. Yeah, I can do that. Then kind of move the dormitory to there. It's not like in that window though, is it? Right, there we go. And that will give us a bit of room here to work with, because we're going to need a training room. What else are we going to need? Let's get a training room on the go. 5x5. I don't think I want a 5x5 training room. That's probably a bit much.
New to the Crummy student range. Unfoldable pizza. It'll fill you up without filling up your cupboards. Oh yeah. Crummy's unfoldable pizza. It's a fraction the size of your average frozen pizza. And when it's unfolded,
I can build it like that.
yourself a whole pizza. Just like Mama used to make.
Yeah, that will work. Let's try and make it a little bit homely. No, we don't want radiators. Right, so we've got a training pod. I'm thinking of moving the door to this one, to that side, and then I can actually move this whole room up to there. And that will allow us now to start training our staff. Let's just cool it down a little bit in here for them. Yes, failing students should work harder and smarter. So someone's got a medical issue and we don't have a medical office. So that is something else we could build. A medical office. And to be fair, that would work bang on just there. Very, very tight corridors and stuff like that. Let's have a look. Accept that. Okay, student lounge party wanted. We don't have a student lounge at the moment. And we don't really have the room, guys. I'd like to say we do, but we're going to need another lectern. We're going to need another dormitory soon. So these are all things to kind of think about and consider what's going to be coming up in the very, very near future. And if I start taking up the room now, we just won't have room for anything else. So I'm going to put some training on. That's Noddy Styles. Let's just get people trained up in a couple of different things. So guys, again, all I can really do at the moment is continue to play and continue to add to the the school as things are needed and stuff like that. Could possibly see if I could afford a new bit of land and continue maybe to make extra bits of buildings. You can, however, sell artifacts as well, guys, that they find. So that does help with extra money. Oh, this worm. And this worm. Taunting me. So let's also continue just to make this building a little bit bigger. I think that will be a positive. And it will also help towards the campus level 2. There we go. So now we've got another dormitory too, which will also help. So guys, yeah, I'm going to just continue. What I might do, like I said, is buy a plot of land and have somewhere to continue building the school campus, because we are going to need, I'd presume, another dig site very soon. Let's place a seesaw somewhere. Just there will do. Yeah, so guys, I'm going to continue playing, and I'll see you in a moment. Right, so as you can see, the campus really has moved on quite a lot. I've now got campus level 12, archaeology students up to 17, excavate 15 artifacts. I'm just training the final members of staff up to level 5. But what I have done is I've put a new building down here. I'm just seeing what this is, what they're after here. Science station, there we go. Yeah, so I've put a new building down here. We're up to midway through year 5 now, and we've got four dig sites, so they're going quite well. We've got plenty of cleaners, plenty of I can't remember what they're called now. Assistants. So the school's going really well. We're making huge profits now, and no real issues. What I have started doing is training one teacher in science, because I'm going to then train them in research, and they can research to upgrade the science hub, which will be good. But as soon as one of our teachers hits level 5, we should be pretty good. I suppose you could do it with any member of staff, because it just says any member of staff to level 5, but as you can see here, I've got hardly any cleaners, any janitors up high, and same here with the assistants. So you could realistically focus on maybe doing one of them if you really wanted to. I'm going with a teacher, because teachers I feel are kind of like the most important aspects of learning. Barry Sauce, what a name. So we're not going to focus really on doing any of these until we've got our final teacher up to level 5. Now I am just constantly fast forwarding here, so no real issues. Now the other thing I have done, guys, is I have put clubs in. As you can see down here, they're on the outside of this building, and they always keep people happy. We want an allotment, So let's place it like there in the middle of them two. Set up an event too. With this sort of money, I'm not really worried, and we're not even at 1 star yet, which is quite a thing to have this much money and not even be at 1 star. So we're up to Archaeology 4 with that teacher. So we'll just send her for Archaeology 5 and see which one levels up first. Now I'm thinking of putting a second training room in over this side, just mirroring that one. In fact, we'll do that. We can then train more staff than before. I think it was 5. Well, I think it was like that. Just make it a little bit homey, not reachable. Okay. Bit of aircon. Oh, we've got an earthquake. There we go. So we've got now a second training room. We can start working on that. And as you can see, when you do have an earthquake, it does basically destroy your school. One student is very unhappy. Well, that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. School's up to level 15 now, and this is before we've even got to 1 star. I know that they want training, the janitors, but they'll have to wait until these have been completed. I might even hire another archaeology teacher just to maybe free up one of the others to be trained.
Intruders on campus. Oh
You can see how quick people are getting trained though, that's good. And you can either sell or move these artifacts. They're not really worth keeping. I think some of them might be like the head or something like that once that's done, but tyres and stuff. And don't worry that if you you don't sell them or move them, if you don't sell them, at least they will be sold automatically at the end of the use of the dig sites. Right, so we've got our teacher in here at the minute. Hopefully once she's done this will give us our 5 star, our 1 star, sorry. Yeah, unfortunately she didn't complete the training there. We've got another one training up to level 4. And he didn't level up either. So I did say this is a really slow burning sort of school. The money's really good now, but at the minute, until we have this training complete, there's nothing else we really need to build. Let me just see what else. How we're doing with training. Nearly there. No, let's do some of these. Let's just do them. That'll keep them happy.
Janitor needed to unlock toilets. Lovely.
Right, so I think we should increase the size of the room. While we can, to be fair. There we go, good stuff. Seems that the training's going well.
Attention. Your finger is not a toothbrush.
So realistically, guys, we are just waiting for this training to be complete. So we have started year 6 now, and we have our training complete. It literally has just popped there. So we have a new campus unlocked. Lovely. So 2-star. To get 2-star, we need to have campus level 18, which we're on 17 already. Average grade of B+, which is what we're at. Student happiness at 70%. Sorry, we're currently at 66. That will change as we go. We are just at the very start of the year. And excavate 30 items, 30 artifacts. That will be the one that will take the time. The campus will probably grow naturally. Now I'm continuing to do training now, so don't forget to do that with your staff. I'm going to make sure that there's a good coverage of different things being done. And then what we'll do with happiness and stuff like that is we will work on like how the rooms look and stuff, but for now there's not really a great deal we can do. The other thing I wanted to do was just check that member of staff that I've put for there. I want that one on research, so I can build a research room too. Don't know if I've actually got a... No, I haven't. So let's build a research room so we can start doing research too.
As a student, it can be hard to find time for, well, everything. Here's Maggie with a tip for getting things done.
So we'll put that as our first bit of research.
I don't know what I'd do without it.
And then the other thing I want to do is look at putting our staff on now to be private tuition trained as well. as that will really help push things along too. So we've got plenty of staff doing different things. Let's go with like an inspirational speaker as well.
The academic year is starting. I hope you have an answer.
Let's have a look. What do they want? A pot display. And a wandering moon. So this, again, is going to take a little bit of time. It's something that's not going to happen straight away. It's going to be unlike the last ones. This one seems like it's going to be a little bit more difficult. And the student happiness, well, that we can manipulate that with doing parties and stuff. So as long as we've got everything else green and completed, we can then manipulate the happiness. So for now, again, we're just going to continue playing in the background, and then I'll come back once those bars are a little bit more filled. So I'm in a really strong position now. The campus level is level 20, the average grade is B+, but that is fluctuating, and of course the average student happiness, that is also fluctuating too. But we're up to 27 out of 30 artifacts found. So we're doing really, really well. So 2 stars inevitable. Now you can influence the happiness, like I said before, and that's mainly down to doing student events to help them. As you can see, the campus has again changed quite a bit. I've just copied basically the same building and added multiple dormitories, another couple of different rooms as well, just to really just make the campus even better. So that is 2-star just popped then really quite easily. So now we need to have a campus level of 24, 30 A+ grade classes. So I think we're going to have to really push up the grades, so we're going to have to train up teachers and stuff like that, and work on upgrading the hubs and stuff like that, so we can do that, and then just adding more rooms to the building will make a huge difference. What have I put in here? Toilet, so I could put another shower room. It never hurts to have another shower room. And then attractiveness rating, again, that's something we're going to have to really push as well, because this building really is not that attractive, so we are going to have to really work on that in the coming, I'd say I'm probably about another half an hour away from actually completing this. Of course, I'm not going to be recording for the full half an hour. I'm going to work on on it without you guys here. So we need to, I think, work on attractiveness. I think the campus level will automatically upgrade as I do things. The 30 plus A grade classes, that might be a tough one at the moment. We're going to have to see how that progresses. But the attractiveness, now that's something I can work on. So I'm going to go back to the bird's eye view sort of thing and have a look at attractiveness, and you can see where things are and where things aren't. The green obviously being good, and red being bad, and stuff like frogs and stuff really don't help. So we'll do it a building at a time, and this is, you know, something you guys will have to just do as you go. So let's start by getting a couple of pictures, and it's easy enough just to put that sort of picture. It doesn't really kind of matter unless you're pernickety about having multiple pictures, like I said in the previous school. I'm quite happy to go with the same picture, just banged up absolutely everywhere, just increase the overall
Medical issues can interfere with your studies. Go to the nurse.
attractiveness of the school. And again, hiring more janitors will also help the cause, because they will clean more stuff than they won't. And when you've got like 1.5 million like I've got now, hiring a couple of janitors isn't going to be a problem. So that looks a lot better already. Let's go and look at what we can do outside. So something like a love tree would probably work quite well. A couple of benches, just little bits that will help. They're not going to help with attractiveness looking at it, but what could we do? Just a couple of plants and stuff like that, they'll help. As I said, once the cleaners actually do start cleaning things up, that will also help with attractiveness. So quite happy with that in general for this building. And as you can see, this building's really got no attractiveness, so that's something to work on as well. Like I said, let's get some... I like to go with pictures more than plants, because plants do need a lot more attention.
But what effect, if any, will his last gas speech have on today's proceedings?
Just putting a few of the same picture knocking about, and then we'll switch to a different picture.
And turn it into an impressive lunchtime spread featuring sandwiches, crisps, and sausage.
A different picture again.
That is impressive.
Posters. Just really helps with the attraction. So the campus is now level 22, and we've not really done a lot. The attraction's up to 69%, and again, not really done a great deal there yet. You know, a couple of posters here and there has made a huge difference, but just working on each room individually really will make the difference. Let's go with... Let's work. Let's put a robot poster there. Different robot poster there. A cat in the gym. What else can we go? We could do a couple of posters on the hallway as well. They will help. And it's just stuff like this you just got to continue to do, guys. What is that? A cheese ball arcade? Oh, I think so. I think we'll go with that there. And we'll stick another one there too. We've got some rugs here. Let's put a rug down there. The other one there. A rainbow rug there. And you can see it's all starting to come together pretty well. some love hearts up there and up there.
This from Michelle and Smogly. I spoke to Mayor Winsop after a Q&A once and told her
Just
I'd
put
written her a
one
letter.
of them up.
She said that she remembered reading it, but I'd never sent it to her.
We're up to 70% here, guys.
Break into my house, or is she like telepathic?
We could even put a couple of rugs down in here. That will help.
And aren't we
Just
lucky
do
to
the
have
middle
a
of the
mayor
room
that's
as
willing to
well.
go above as well as beyond?
So quite happy with that in regards to that as well. We're up to 70%, like I said, and then you can go with again a couple of like love trees and stuff. A couple of standard trees. That just helps with outside attractiveness. 10,000 for a tree. Oh, it's a tree hugging tree. Wow. Okay. What is that? A rose garden. Okay. And we can work on this as we go as well. So we need to think about, let's put some windows in, that might help. A little bit of light and attractiveness. I mean, I don't think we actually need to put much more in regards to rooms in. I think we're now just spending the time decorating. Ooh, let's put a diamond in the corner. Chef menu. Another chef menu there. We are slowly increasing the attractiveness of the building. So I'm not too worried about using the same pictures. It doesn't really matter to me. You can hide them behind vending machines as well. That's always a good one.
Hey guys, hear me out. What if we went back to school? It started as a class reunion and ended with them back in class.
The other thing I think I need to put some aircon in as well, guys.
Everybody get in the shed!
So attractiveness there now is banging.
Roderick Cushion is varsity freshman in immature student.
We are looking pretty good there. We just need to be putting some aircon in and help out. You know, that's going to really help bring the level of the temperature down. Right, good. So we can add another course and confirm that. We just need one more dig site, so let's copy that one and just put it there. Boom. And start the next year. So currently we've not got any A grade classes. The attractiveness rating now is just going to fluctuate. We are in a position now where it's a lot stronger, so that will just fluctuate, and that will probably, you know, once everything else has turned green, we're just going to wait for that to kind of turn green. Now I'm going to spend a bit of time on training and getting people trained up, and making them better in every sort of aspect as best as I can. That's probably going to take a little bit of time. So for now, guys, again, all I can do is continue to play and hope that the A plus grade classes happen. I'm going to continue to train, and I'm going to hire a few more janitors and stuff like that, and really push it. The artifacts will happen naturally. The campus should naturally reach 24 by itself, as we continue to play. So I'll come back in a moment when we are a bit further along. Okay, so I'm now in a position where the campus is actually level 30, attractiveness is at 76, that does fluctuate quite a lot, as I said before, and then A grade classes are 29 out of 30, and this, guys, has taken me, I'm into year 15. Let me tell you how I've kind of made it a little bit easier. I've introduced a second subject into the school, and that being Scientology, because with the science rooms already in place, it makes it super easy. I have expanded the school further, so we've now got a couple more extra buildings. I got a little bit bored waiting, so I've done some little patterns and stuff with bits like that. I've got 5.1 million, so it's really not been a problem buying things and stuff like that. So I need one more class to achieve A plus grade, and then the attractiveness rating will go back up once the janitors start cleaning up these frogs. It's typical that we're right near the end, and it's rained frogs. I've had everything from like the earthquakes and stuff as well, which really do affect the cleanliness of the school. So the quicker the janitors get around, the better it will be. But 15 years, guys, it's been a fair old school to achieve this. And like I said, having that second subject really has made the difference. It's just helped achieve those extra couple of A plus class, well, classes, I suppose, isn't it? So the A plus grade classes now is done, and guys, the other thing I've done is tons and tons of training. You know, you can see how well trained now some of my staff are, and how much is still to be done. So that has played a part in it as well. So definitely recommend getting the second class in the building. An attractiveness rating, all I can literally do now is wait for things to be cleaned up. And it does fluctuate as well with the other rooms as well, because these dig sites aren't very attractive. So when they reset, they go back to like full attraction. It's really odd. So we're up to 70%. We can see, you know, where things are really being affected. Like the dig sites, like I said, and we've got a lot here where all these frogs have dropped out of the sky. So in theory, if I was to possibly put a couple of trees and rose gardens and stuff here, instantly you'd see a huge difference in the way it looks. Let's put a row of topiary bushes in for the clubs. Let's put an orb statue there. How about a castle? Another castle there. That should pretty much, I would reckon, take us over the 75 very quickly now. Once the janitors finish cleaning up the last sort of frogs and stuff like that, we should see that ticking over. They are cleaning them up now, see. 74 and 75 and Mastered Minded, which is earn 24 stars across your career. So guys, I appreciate you being here with me for this one. It's certainly not been the easiest school to get along with. So much has gone into it, and like I've said previously, 15 years into the school really does make it a long one. Now guys, if you check here on the left hand side of your screen, you're going to see the next school, and on the right hand side of the screen the entire playlist for this game. So thank you very much for watching. Any questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments section below, and I will catch you next time. Take care. Bye bye.